Hi everyone, I am Lady Stars and Fire, and this is our weekly Rune Cast for July 26th until August 2nd. But before I go any further, I was told to remind everyone, whenever you're getting a reading through me, through either the Rune Cast, these videos, or the animal readings or personal reading, that I'm being told to remind you, I am an clairvoyant and empath healer. But so that you can understand the readings better, you can take them in for you better and make them better into your life, understand how they help you. You need to remember that they come from a form of healing. That typically, sorry, I'm sitting on a pillow. Typically, they come from a form of healing. And when we are healing, whether it's emotional, mentally, spiritually, or physically, when we are healing, it helps make us better, which makes our lives better, which then creates a better life for us. So it's important to remember when you're receiving the messages that I'm giving you, that they're giving me, that it's coming from healing standpoints. And that will help you take it better into your life and interpret it better for yourself. Then I need to start speeding up because I have so much to say and so little time. I've only got 15 minutes, and this week is just full of stuff. Metatron visited me earlier this week, and I saw his cube in my eye, so I know the message was for everyone. It's not just for me. And what he's saying is, if we're wanting to create our lives, if we're wanting to change or manifest things into our life, it is great to ask, it is great to hope, it is great to wish. But the problem may be, if we're having problems with manifesting this into our life, is simply when we wish, we also leave room for doubt, honey. And doubt causes blockage. So take the doubt out. Take the doubt out. Stop wishing. Start knowing. When you ask for it, when you're manifesting it to you, know that you're bringing it to you. Know that you're making it happen. Make sure you're using those words correctly for what you're wanting to make happen. Don't leave it a wish that has a doubt. Create what you truly want. And this is how you bring it to you. Then, starting off the week, I got alges. I can't show you if I can't get it to show up. Okay. Alges. That is coming in not Amazonite, and Howlite. Howlite is spiritual energies. It is awareness. It is calming energies. And Alges threw herself at me this week. She basically just threw herself out of the bag and right into my lap. Trust me, your guides, your angels, your spirits that are there to help you, they are there. Trust me, they are there. And she couldn't have thrown herself at me more if she wanted to, I swear. She's very warm, too. I am being told on alges, where it typically is a protective rune, that is still important for you to know. But I'm being sent directly to the idea of principle of divine connection, expansion of one's consciousness, and self as the channel of the higher energies. It is projecting spirit essence into the external environment of your practicing magical or spiritual craft. That's basically just what Metatron had said. So, I mean, it's really bringing it into the energy of you, honey, are the channel here. It is awakening of that higher being and that rite of passage. And I'm pretty much being told on that one to leave everything else out because that was really the only thing that they wanted me to get out to you about that. Now, I'm trying to get to my next rune, which is this week. The book also spoke to me. She rarely speaks, my books do. But before I even got to the runes, Isa came up. Isa. And then she's really, really, really hot and tingly in my hand. It's also coming in Rhodonite, which is self-love, unconditional love, love for others. It also is grace and loss of anxiety. Isa is ice, water, and ego. Focuses on what is either stillness, a power point of concentration, stasis, blocked. It can show where a person may have stopped growing or has great mental control, or maybe developing that great mental control. Necessary stasis, stillness, retreat, but do not separate, reducing one's impact on the immediate environment, and control of self-mastery. The movement in time, elevated consciousness, and then I'm being told to leave anything else about that one out as well. Then we have Manaz, which is also coming in the same, which is Rhodonite, which is also self-love, unconditional love, love for others, grace, and loss of anxiety. Manaz is man, humanity, people, air, the world of people. Focuses on awareness of self and one's place in the scheme of things. Realization through the ordering of everyday life and daily tasks. Shows the presence of someone finding or seeking their true path, or it is someone who feels lost, victimized, weak, because they're not finding their true path. They're having problems here. They're probably not really going with the flow quite as well as they would like to be. And that might be why. Also this week I'm getting a lot of turquoise, which for me is the healer, but it's also therapy. It's also guidance. It's also counseling. And I'm getting a lot of reds still, which could be either feeling very strong and into your power, or it is fear and anger that you're still working through, coming with that turquoise. So together they should be molding into healing into the powerful person that you are, unless you're fighting it and then it's causing anger and stuff. But it should be feeling, this week feels very good, very uplifting and full of energy, even though it's inward work. But it feels like full of goodness. So, I mean, it really should be going that way, but there are some people who I know are going to be still having problems. Back to Manaz. We're going into self-realized consciousness, the individual as the hero or the seeker. It is your personal quest, awakening to one's place in the world. It is playing one's part in the world and one's own patterning, belonging divine energy manifested into human form, acceptance of twin and divine nature. It is that realization that comes only from playing one's true part and finding their true perception correct social role. So this week's going to be, like I said it was going to be a very eventful week. And I just had so much to say. I'm trying to get it all in. Then we have Iwaz, but it's also coming in 2 stones. So this one is a double. Now, I had been saying the last couple weeks that we're also dealing possibly with some past life situations and denials that are changing us and making this new life come forward. And see, I'm being directed back to my 6-month reading where I'm talking about that door that is open right now. It's a swinging door, but that also has to do with you have the choice to walk through it, honey. That's your free will. And only you can choose to walk through that door. It's swinging there for you right now. Because right now I'm getting a lot of this really good, wonderful energy. But it may not necessarily come into fruition right now. It might be that you were creating the foundation for the next couple years. And You might want to go back to that six-month reading. I don't have enough time to really discuss that right now. But I'm being told that if you're not going through that door, you may not be creating that foundation, but only you have the free will to choose to do so. And it pretty much says it right there. Like I said, you can go back to the 6-month reading because I know it has to do with that. But a lot of that is also going to have to do with what Iwaz is talking about right now. Because Iwaz is coming in truth and honesty right now. It is also coming in awareness, spiritual energies, and the whole thing is protective. It is the Yi tree, the axis of life and death. Safety, strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness. It points to discipline, transforming change, and the need for that total commitment. But it may also show intuition, great loss, great deep discontent, denial, simple deprivation, or hardship. And these are those things that I'm talking about, because some of our past life situations might still be kind of lifting at us, even though we may not remember it. And this is hard to let go of, especially when you don't remember. I mean, that how you let go of something you don't remember, that is very hard to understand. And I understand that. That's why it keeps coming forward, and I'm going so much into depth about that, because sometimes you just have to accept things and let go, period. And you'll understand better later, even though that could be hard. But that's a very important part right now that you need to understand, especially if you're going to walk through that door. But again, coming back to Iwaz, once we do that, it explains to us that once we're working through these denial situations and we're letting them go and we're moving past them, it's showing us the regeneration cycles of life and death. Death of those denials that we're having, of not accepting of things, is going to create that rite of passage. It's the death of that, letting go of that. Because you have to let that go in order for you to get to that next endurance, that sacrifice, those undertaking, those sacrificing rites into that transformation of what you're trying to become and create for yourself. It is the hidden force from the situation. It is release of your latent powers, essential polarities of your own light and dark. It is resilience to the greater cycles of life or lives. Power companion. It's the only way you're going to get to that power companion and walking that path and that total commitment. It may feel like it is the only choice of consciousness for you. So it's going to be a very, very eventful week, and I hope you have a wonderful week, my darlings. Even if it's inward work, it feels like it's good energy. It feels like it's coming into your power and moving forward and just feeling good about things. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope and only the best for you. I wish only the best for you. I wish for you to manifest the best for yourselves. I'm also being told, if you're having trouble with understanding what Archangel Metatron was saying, maybe about creating with the proper words and take the doubt out. If you're having problems with some of these changes, that what I'm getting from Archangel Raphael is then ask for craving healthier into your life. That does not mean just your diet, your food, your drink, addictions that you're asking to be healthier about. Anything that makes you healthier in your life and makes your life better is healthier, which is healing. And that's what he's there for. So he's asking you to crave it. It's that simple. I hope that you enjoy my readings, and if you like me, please, 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 can you subscribe and share? That would help me do my job so that I can get out to everybody else and bring my healing to them. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And you can always check me out at my website with my spelled candles or my elixirs or my other crafts that I make, other spiritual information at ladystarsanfire.com. Bye.